The savannas of West Africa were home to two of Africa's greatest ancient trading empires. Both grew up along the banks of the Niger River in the modern nation of Mali. The first of these empires was called Ghana. Ancient Ghana built its power on the rich deposits of gold that can still be found in the region. Ghana grew rich by controlling the lucrative gold and salt trade between the people of West Africa and those of North Africa. After ruling much of West Africa for over 700 years, the Ghana Empire was defeated by Muslim Arabs in 1076. When Ghana fell, the valuable caravan routes it had protected became dangerous, and trade suffered. But another empire arose in the grasses of the savannas. This new Mali Empire was founded in 1235 by the young king Sundiata, whose name means hungering lion. Sundiata recaptured the gold-producing areas of West Africa and re-established the gold and salt trade. Profits from trade made Mali's emperors rich and powerful. Mali's most famous emperor was Mansa Musa, who came to power around 1312 and ruled the empire for 25 years. Mansa Musa was a devout Muslim. Islam had been introduced to West Africa by Arab traders about 1,000 years earlier, and it spread along trade routes. Mansa Musa was one of the first rulers to make Islam his empire's official religion. But Mansa Musa wasn't content to simply practice Islam in Mali. He wanted to make the pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca in modern Saudi Arabia. This pilgrimage, called the Hajj, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, or duties that a faithful Muslim should perform. In 1324, Mansa Musa set out for Mecca, but he didn't make the journey as a humble pilgrim. Mansa Musa turned it into a royal occasion. He brought thousands of officials and slaves with him. He loaded more than 80 camels with sacks of gold and dressed himself and his servants in rich silks and jewelry. It's said that Mansa Musa and his followers spent and gave away gold so generously that they upset many of the local economies they passed through. They left behind so much gold in Cairo, Egypt, that gold became almost commonplace there and lost much of its value. By the time Mansa Musa completed his pilgrimage, the incredible wealth of his empire had become widely known. Mali's standing in the world soared, and even more trade and wealth came to its market cities. Mansa Musa used his wealth to spread the religion of Islam. He brought Egyptian artists to Mali to build fabulous mosques. He also brought Muslim scholars to teach the basic beliefs of Islam. He had a new palace built in Timbuktu. This city had served as a bustling center of the gold and salt trade for centuries. Merchants traveled long, dangerous roads to gather in Timbuktu to buy gold or slaves in exchange for Saharan salt and North African cloth and horses. Under Mansa Musa, the city was transformed into a center of Islamic culture and teaching. Soon, Timbuktu overflowed with students and scholars from around the Muslim world. But it wasn't just Islam that the scholars of Timbuktu studied. Doctors there pioneered new operations on the human eye, and mathematicians reworked ideas from India to create the Arabic numerals that form the basis of today's numbering system. Mansa Musa had transformed Mali's wealth into lasting monuments, and a commodity even more valuable than gold: knowledge.